Hello guys, my name is Frank. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be preparing myself for an upcoming in-person interview for service desk help. So I do have a little bit of experience as working as a service desk help at my IT office at my college, and so I just figured I kind of relearn and reintroduce myself to some of the topics and some of the buzzword or definition that could possibly be within the interview. And I was also watching this YouTube video that I found it very helpful. I'll definitely link it down below. And further ado, let's get to the video. So, right off the bat, there's usually a question that kind of starts off the interview is um, tell me about yourself question, or just kind of introducing yourself question. So I guess I would answer this with something along the line saying, "Hey, I'm a recent college grad. I did computer science. I also did data science, and um, while going to school, I had the opportunity to work at my IT office as a help desk, and I also had the opportunity to work as a machine learning engineer at this food packaging company. I'm very passionate about solving technical issues and helping people. So I guess that's something would kind of framing that would definitely the mm, help the IT help desk case. So I'm definitely gonna add that or add more into it later. And okay, describe a time where you resolved a technical issue. Um, One thing that kind of sticks out the most to me was during my IT help desk era. There was um, a professor that kept on coming to me or kept on paging me for help with their printers. It looked like there's a ton of like special cases, special characters being printed out, and it turns out that the driver was not up to date. So I needed to update the driver of the printer. So I had to get the installation of the driver on a PC on a separate computer, and then use that transfer over to the printer, and then plug the USB into the printer, and then update the printer manually. And I was able to diagnose that on site, resolve it before their class started, and then document my process for future references. Uh, this is something that definitely could arise within your interview for IT help desk. It would be something along the line with how do you explain technical issues to non-technical users. There's gonna be a lot of times where I'm assuming you're gonna have to communicate or have to help somebody that is technically limited or doesn't have a lot of technical experience like we would. So I guess using simple analogies or using simple language and avoiding any jargons would definitely help quite a bit. And just going slow and going step by step with helping them definitely helps too. And maybe even using visual cues and making sure you are making them feel supported with their problems. So yeah, how do you ensure sensitive information is handled properly? You usually follow a control policies, and you try to avoid unnecessary channels, as in don't go to personal website, or don't go to unsecured website through your work computer, and only access personal data when necessary. And even that, you would want to use that with your own personal PC instead of work computer. So this could be in your interview. I know I've definitely had this question come up quite a bit. Not just IT help desk, but like other interviews also. This would be, how do you keep your IT skills up to date? I usually tell them I do side projects as my personal project. Look at tech documentation, look at some articles, read some articles, follow certain authors on LinkedIn or Stack Overflow. Just kind of be in the loop, basically. Look at YouTube tutorials, I feel like that's my main source of um, learning new stuff or learning new environment, learning new language, and also kind of um, practice those learning also on and with hand or in person. So yeah, I'm currently trying to learn platform like Azure and um, what is it called, Oracle. So that would be my answer. Um, this could be this could be asked to you, right? Why do you want to work at this company? Usually, I try to do my research beforehand for the interview. I try to research the company's goal or their mission or what they stand by or things of that nature. So I usually kind of say something along the line of me acknowledging their mission, like for example, I guess I appreciate the mission driven organization, and it also combines tech with meaningful community impact. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I enjoy the fact that this company is community based or community orientated, and also there's a ton of technical issues or technical environment that is involved with this work. Whew. So how do you respond when a user's frustrated? This happens quite a bit in IT help desk. I've had teachers or students, email me, phone call me, freaking out that they aren't able to get into their get into their account or aren't able to get into Wi-Fi to submit something. They have like 2 hours to get this done. So right off the bat, they kind of want to know how you work under pressure. So I guess I would say something along the line, staying calm and listening to your clients and validating their frustration. Because obviously, there's a little bit of frustration involved, or like obviously I'd be frustrated too if something I needed to do within 2 hours, but I can't get access to my computer or whatever. Definitely got to reassure them and just make sure you're communicating with them and telling them or keeping them in the loop of the steps that you have taken to fix their problem. Describe a time you've worked as a part of a team. I'm assuming within IT help desk, there's going to be multiple team members that you're going to be working with, so they just want to see how good of a team mate you are or you're going to be. Personally, I have a ton of experience working with a team. So I guess one of them would be during my internship. I was working with my manager, who happens to be the database admin at my team, and we also worked with other data analysts to analyze our data that we pulled from SQL Server. So, what would you do if you can't solve an issue? I would document my attempted steps. Basically, I would try to do step A, or step A, step B, step C. If I didn't get it figured out, I would document what I did on A, B, and C, and basically just at least have a little bit of foundation of what I did before asking for help directly. So this goes more into the technical portion of the interview. I guess what would be, so what is a BSOD, or blue screen of death? That's basically that's like when you turn your computer off and then turn the computer back on. It's just complete blue. You can't log into your account. You can't log into the PC. It's basically error code on the screen, right? And so I guess you could reboot your computer in safe mode and see all the hardware or software changes. You can update drivers to fix your blue screen of death. You can look for malware or viruses. Most cases, I think it's just hardware issues. Their hardware might be outdated and needs an update for within their hardware. What is an IP address? An IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address. It's basically a street address for your computer. and devices, and it kind of tells other network where your PC is located. And basically, to get into your IP address, you could use the command line on Windows. You could do IP config, and your IP address comes out. And or you can also go to Google now and just look up what is my IP address, and the IP address result will pop out. Or you can go through network setting and then network properties, and then that should get that all fixed. What is an Active Directory? Active Directory is like a control center for a company's computer network. It lets IT manage all the user computers and password from one place. Basically, think of it as the main computer for the company, where that computer is able to create users, create password, create email accounts for a new employee. And then once an employee leaves, you can delete that, and then that employee no longer has access to the company's network or company's computers. What is DNS? Domain Network System. DNS is like an internet notebook. It can turn website like Google, and it turns them into IP addresses for your computer to read. Without DNS, you would have to remember IP addresses for all the websites that you use. What is DHCP? A Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's basically what gives your computer an IP address. Whenever you automatically turn on your computer, and then as soon as it connects to network, the DHCP provides you with an individual IP address to work with. This is quite important, especially in IT help desk. They want to make sure you document as much as possible. So I guess what would be your approach to documenting a recurring issue? I would create a clear, concise knowledge-based entries that describes symptoms, steps to resolve, and any prevention tips. And I think that basically does my video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.